G'day guys, it's Mark again. Now, today I'm going to do a little bit of a cooking lesson. We've got triple chop fudge brownies, with a mix. Now, I'm going to cook it for you. And I'm going to show you the step-by-step process of how to do it. Let's get started. Okay, I don't know how well you can see this. So we've got our triple chop fudge brownie mix over to the right. Next to that, we've got 200 grams of salted butter. And we've got the egg carton, which we need 2 eggs, 125 grams of butter, and the mix. And that'll be it. That's all the ingredients. The rest is in that box. So to cook this, we're going to need the parchment paper, of course. Sorry if the camera's shaking a bit. I've just been outside doing shit, so I'm a little bit shaky because I'm bloody exhausted. We've got a cooling rack, and we've got a 20 centimeter by, I believe, 15 centimeter rectangle tin, cake tin, that we're going to line with parchment paper, and we're going to cook it. Stay tuned. Days, I wish I had a cameraman. All you're going to do is you're going to You're gonna rip this bastard open. Nailed it. And then you're gonna put this little piece of rubbish in the bin. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of comedy, why not? Then we're gonna take the butter, the eggs, mix them into a bowl, then add the mixture slowly. And instead of using hand whisk, we're gonna use the electric beater because that makes life so much easier. So I'm gonna get the ingredients measured out, put them in the bowl, and then I'll show you. You want to set your oven to 160 degrees Celsius and preheat that until you're ready. Okay, so we've got our butter and our eggs in the bowl. Sorry for the voice crack. You can see I've got the Tupperware scale off to the side. I'm going to take the electric beater and I'm going to try and push it against my body so I can beat it. Okay, so I've just mixed them together, get the eggs nice and fluffy, so I can make them nice, these brownies nice and fluffy. Now I'm going to add in the mix, which I'll do off camera because I cannot see for shit. And then I'll show you mixing it together, and then we'll have a sneaky little taste. Oh yes. Okay, I had to do a little bit of mixing off camera because of you know how it was so full. Now I'm just going to mix this until it's all well combined. Doesn't that just look gorgeously delicious? Spoon. Take a bit of that. Come around. Cheers. That is beautiful. I don't think I've had brownie mix that good. It's just the way it is. I'm a good chef. Okay, now Now that I've finished tasting it, I'm gonna save those beaters because I'll eat them later. We're gonna get our tray. Let's put the mix and the beaters off to the side. Up there. Now you want to put some parchment paper in there. Just enough to come up to the edge here because this will completely fill up. You could do that, or you could just spray in some, cooking oil spray, but I'm going to use parchment paper because, I don't want it. I want to make sure it doesn't stick. Okay, little tip for you. Cut V's into each of the corners, and then it sits a lot better in the tray. Now we're going to start pouring. Sorry about my shaky hands yet again. Or if you get impatient, it's not working, spray a little spray on the bottom, on the actual pan itself, not the parchment paper, on the pan underneath. That just helps it stick there and stay in place while you're pouring in the mix. So now, I'm going to try and get you a better camera view, and then we'll sort her out and pour her in. Get a bit of ASMR maybe. Peace. I'm gonna try and get this so you can see it. I want to get most of it out. See, I'm just working at it. I know what you're thinking. Oh, it's a store-bought mix, why didn't you make it yourself? Well, the ingredients to make the mix, all up would have cost me about $9. And you're probably sitting there going, oh, well it's not that expensive. Yeah, well, I'd rather pay $2 for a pre-made mix and have it taste a damn lot better. Because I am still, only a beginner to cooking. Leave, because it gives you a little bit of a snack, same with the bowl. That's basically almost done. All I'm going to do is just flatten it out, which I'll use the back of this for. Okay, sorry you can't see me, but I want you to see this. Now I'm just going to take the back of this spatula, spoon, whatever it is. I'm going to spread out this mix. Because it's not a very soft mix, well it's soft, but because it's not the best at spreading, you kind of gotta make it go where you want to go. So you usually have to just hold the parchment paper in place and then go through with a wooden spatula and just tidy up the corners. Me, I was just cleaning up the bowl for the time being, so I might just switch to the wooden spatula.
Seeing eyes of mine, you see, there are no trees inside of me. In this desert, I can look at you.
I've always had troubles with these mixes not spreading like they should, but you've really just got to be careful. really, it's just a waiting. Well, I say waiting game. It's a trial and error until eventually you get it, and eventually it scrapes all the way over, covers everywhere. This may turn into a regular thing if you guys are interested. I'll have a talk to my teacher at school. I might be able to record the food I make in cooking. I can post maybe a video a week. Like that. So yeah, now that that's all spread out, we're going to chuck it in the oven and we're going to go from there. Okay, so now we're going to take our oven mitt, our Gold Coast oven mitt, open the oven, right to the floor. We're going to take our mix. I'm putting mine in the middle rack. Now what you want to do with yours, depending on the type of oven it is, you want to set it to 160 degrees for a fan-forced oven. If yours is not a fan-forced oven, you need to up your temperature to 180 degrees. Cook for 35 minutes or until the desired temperature that you would like for your brownies. So I'm going to cut back once I've sorted out this timer and that they are out of the oven. Okay, now that it's just gone click, click, you gotta put the oven door all the way down to be safe. I'm gonna take this out, stick it on top of the cooling rack. I'm gonna shut the oven door just to keep the heat in, just in case I have to shove it back in there. I'm gonna get rid of that. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna get our pokey stick, which is somewhere in here. Found it. We're going to stick it right in the center. It comes out clean. Which you guys can't see, but I can. It actually came out a little bit dirty. So, that is a clear indication it needs to go in for a little longer. So, hey, bloody dogs. I'm going to ignore that. Set that for 5 minutes. Open the door all the way down to the bottom. And we're going to chuck this back in the oven. Like that. I'm going to leave it for 5 minutes. As you can see here, I'm going to stick this back up. And then we're going to let it cool off for 15 minutes. And then we'll cut it up. Okay, I'm back. Now, that's out the oven. That checked out, was clear. I'm not going to show you because it doesn't show up on my camera, because my camera is a pile of shit on my phone. As I'm recording this on my phone, I film it on my little camera, but I just couldn't get it. I was going to get it mounted to my head and do a time-lapse of this entire video. That just went down the drain as soon as the camera didn't want to work properly because I couldn't find it. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to just pick it up out of the tray and set it on the rack, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, now that it's out, I'm going to cut it into probably pieces about 1 inch wide down that side, and then again I'm going to do it about 2 inches wide down here. So that way then we can get little rectangle pieces of chocolate fudge. Triple chocolate fudge, I should say. I'll do one cut on camera so you guys know what I'm actually doing, and then I'll show you and then I'll go from there. Not going to be able to do too good because I'm using my left hand and I'm a right-handed person. Basically, I'm going to cut about there, down, through. one smooth motion all the way through. I'm going to do that across there. I'm going to turn it there, go down there, but I'm going to do it about 2-inch increments, so about there, all the way down, So I'm going to do 3 cuts along that side, and then I'm going to do a bunch of cuts all the way down here, and I will cut back once I've got it cut up, and then look at leaving it for 15 or so minutes to let it firm up, and then I'm going to transfer it to a container or a plate, stick it in the fridge and let them firm really good. And there we go, there is our finished chocolate brownies. Now you can see I got 3 cuts along here, and I got 6 across that side. Now what I'm going to do from here, which I'm not going to get it on film, I'm just going to end the video here, is what you won't see is me taking it off the parchment paper onto probably a plate and then sticking that plate into the fridge. Either that, or I'll just slide it from here on the parchment paper straight into there and stick that whole tray in the fridge. I'm not sure yet, but I'll figure something out. So yeah, thanks for watching. Drop a like down below. If you enjoyed the video. If you didn't enjoy the video, hit the dislike button, leave a comment down below and let us know what we can improve. Now, I know half of you are going to sit there and say improve the camera. I'm working on it, so that'll be for the next video. That's it for today, guys. Take